Namaste, namaste, Yogita ji,
Namaste.
Namaste.
Massimo.
Hi.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
These guys are my teachers and my dear colleague. I study with Massimo since long years, yoga, and Yogita ji is my teacher since almost 10 years now. And I'm so proud and so happy to host you in the Tara Yoga School in Austria soon. You're coming to Europe. You're making a tour in Europe. And I want to talk with you today about, first of all, the workshop. We already spread the word about intimate connection. And let's start, Yogita ji and Massimo, with introducing yourself, because a lot of people in our community doesn't know you. And let's start with the person you are sticking in this life. And later on, we talk about the workshop, okay?
Yeah, sure. So, as you said, I'm already in yoga and tantra since quite a long time, more than 18 years actually. And I feel very blessed to share this knowledge and teachings with people all over the world. So I'm very happy to come again to Linz. It will be my fifth time, I think, in Linz already. So it's becoming a tradition. I love
Yes.
to meet people from the West because I live in Thailand, in Copenhagen, and coming to Austria and some other countries in Europe helps me to see really what people need and people who live different kind of lifestyle than me here. It's always feels such a blessing to come and share it and spread these words. I'm originally from Israel. I was born and grew up there, but my parents are from Europe, so I am the first generation in Israel actually.
Ah,
Kind of Holocaust survivors generations. So I got a lot of restrictions in my life, and don't do this and don't behave in this way and others. So coming to Tantra and tantric forms of yoga helps me to free myself from a lot of limiting beliefs and restrictions that were deeply rooted in my being and brought so much more pleasure and joy and happiness in my life. I'm Cancerian. I was born on 7th of July, 77, so you can calculate the age by yourself. And yeah, I love intimate connections with people in general and more specifically with my tantric partners. Massimo, my main
Hi.
partner. Hi. We just celebrated 3 years together, and it's exciting to collaborate and what we have experienced together to share it out there to so many people that need it. So this is, hope it's
nice.
enough. My
Okay.
personal aspect.
Massimo, tell us a little bit about you.
Yes. My background comes from technology. I study technology for many, many years and work on this thing. So around 7, 8 years ago, I start with yoga and tantra together. And I fall in love. And in Italy, I start. And after, I start having some workshop around Europe. And then I move here in Copenhagen for go deeper in yoga and tantra. And yes, it's very, very interesting. It's almost 5 years now. And let's see. And we travel together for a little bit.
Nice.
We did it 2 years ago, and we want to retry to do the tour in Europe and to share these teaching that are wonderful and can help big time people in the real world, in a Western country full of stress and lack of communication. And with a little tricks and teaching, you can really change your life and be more harmonious and loving life with your partner.
What can we, like, I already introduced a little bit from what you gave me on knowledge about this workshop, what you will teach. Maybe you can define it one more time in your own words. What is that, what people get to receive from you in these 2 days?
Okay.
Yes.
So first of all, in general, we will teach how to connect to each other. Of course, you cannot connect to your partner if you're not connected to yourself. So we start with a self-awareness, connection to yourself, and then connecting to your partner, not only on the physical level. Yeah, many people think, oh, I feel connected to him or to her, but they haven't explored the deeper levels. So we will talk also about emotional, mental connection, and obviously spiritual connection and energetical connection, how to feel more subtle levels of energies with each other, how to communicate with each other. Especially, I noticed many, wherever I go, people are afraid to talk. They don't say what they want, if they even know what they want. They are afraid to say to the partner because they are afraid of being rejected or being judged, or they judge themselves. So how to bring more joy, more ease to the communication, and very, very important, how to create an atmosphere that is relaxed, that encourage intimacy. If you come stressed to the intimate interaction, to, let's say you want to make a physical union, yeah, the word that starts with S, that maybe we cannot say it here, you need to be relaxed. If you're stressed, your mind is somewhere else, then you're not able to be really present. So the relaxation is very, very important, and we will teach many, many things that you can do with yourself, but mainly with a partner, to create this relaxed atmosphere. And of course, we have seen that all these things together improve the quality of the lovemaking. Yeah, because you're more relaxed, you're more connected, you have more intimacy, and you can communicate. You feel safe with each other. So that's in a nutshell. Want to add something?
Yes. From my side, it's a typical problem in Western society, to, especially for men, but also for women, but especially for men, to switch between the daily life, the working time, to relax time with the partner or the wife. This is something that is very difficult, and sometimes it creates friction, because the needs, especially in the evening, of the man is to relax, and could be that the wife want to share, want to communicate, and this create friction. How to switch between the daily life that is normally stressful to something that is harmonious, and how to match the different needs of men and women about communication and connection through the physical body. This is something that I think that is missing, and this exercise and teaching helps the people to understand what they need, how to communicate with harmony, and create a real deep connection that helps to create more harmony and peace that affect every aspect of the beings, obviously. Because if as a man I'm very stressed in my daily life with my job, and I return back home and it's not peaceful, it's something that can be considered nightmare after some years. If I return back and my partner, my wife, is caring, and we communicate with joy, and we can go with a transition to something that is relaxing and playful and pleasant, something that can help big time the life of both, and in general the family as they affect on this harmonious energy together.
Yes. I also want to add, because it reminds me, many people have a lot of expectations. They expect themselves to behave in a certain way, and they expect the partner to behave in a certain way. And then when you come with a certain expectation that is not communicated, is not being met, it's not happening what you expected, then there is frustration, right? So most of the time people are not even aware of it. So what Massimo said now, that it sounds very logic to us, actually is a dark spot, not aware completely for many people. So this need to come to the surface to understand this, and then to know that don't expect to go straight into lovemaking when you are just coming back from work for example, like what he said, like you need to create a certain atmosphere that is physical, energetical, emotional, and so on, so that you are prepared for this. So the man and the woman, they need different things, you know? So we teach this in the workshop. What does the woman need? What does the man need? How we can bridge the almost opposite needs that we have. I need to talk and to share, but for him, it's just like the opposite of what he needs, and it will make him want to take distance from him. He needs more physical connection to feel emotionally connected, and I need as a woman more emotional connected in order to be ready for the physical union. So what we have created in this workshop is a really brilliant solution how to come to a space that each one of us get what we need, and we are both ready without saying goodbye. Yeah, we stay together.
Yes.
We get what we need in a very special, unique way that prepare us for a fulfilling, intimate connection, even if it's not a full lovemaking. Yeah.
When the workshop is finished, like, I mean, you gave us already a lot of taste here in which direction this whole thing goes, but do you have to say anything about your own goals, how your students will leave the workshop?
Well, okay. So in addition to everything that we have said already, and of course, as a title, first of all, I hope and I guarantee they will come out of this workshop very inspired and motivated to change something in your life. Because if you're not happy with what's happening in your life and you continue to do the same, don't expect that one workshop of 2 days will change your life. No, so you need to take actions, practical things that will enable you to integrate what we teach in the workshop and to actually do it, because there's a lot of practices. Yeah? This workshop is mainly practical. So you need to create space in your life, in your mind, firstly, and then in your schedule. Yeah, so I hope a lot of inspiration and motivation will come out of this workshop. And on top of everything else that we said, there's also awareness of the body and the pleasure. So we have some exercises that we will teach how to be more aware of what gives you pleasure in your body and how do you like to be touched. Many people don't know. I don't want to expose everything, but just to tease you, we will teach 4 different kinds of touch. Yes, according to the elements, and each touch feel different. And maybe in different times, you need different kind of touch. So what is it that you need? And to be aware of what is it that your partner needs. And then how to communicate what I need and to receive his or her communication of what they need now. And to be able to support each other in this inquiry. This is really, really important. Right?
Yes.
Also, a lot of confidence is lacking. Yeah, so this workshop will give self-confidence to the people generally with the physical interaction, intimate connection, and also how to be more confident in the intimate situation. Yeah, like confident in the bedroom. Yeah, and obviously, as a result, also to have better lovemaking, more fulfilling, more intimate. This way of doing this kind of intimate connection, we can also call it different way of foreplay, because like you said before, normally people think something completely different, and this is a different kind of foreplay. What happens is that it reduces the performance anxiety. Yeah, normally men think I need to have an erection in order to make love, and women think I need to be wet and open in order to make love. And these kind of exercises create that situation without trying to do it. Yeah. So when you reduce this tension that is you always in the background, the man think he needs to perform, the woman thinks she need to provide something to the man, and if not, she's not good, and he think he's not good. All this is set aside, and there's a beautiful state of relaxation and ease that helps to remove all those fears that creates tension and disconnection. Yeah, I cannot, if I'm all the time afraid of something and I'm having this background anxiety, I cannot relax and I cannot have any sexual intercourse or any intimate union, right? So this to reduce these fears and blockages of the heart chakra. Many people have had different situations in their lives, different traumas that made them block their heart. So this workshop in a way bring you at least an inspiration to open your heart, that it's worth it, that yeah, it can be painful in a way because you are removing something that you got used to, yeah, but bringing a sense of, okay, I am safe. I can open my heart and it's worth it, even if I'm scared to get hurt, because imagine what I said before, you have a layer of protection that you have built to not get hurt. Now you're going to remove this layer of protection because you cannot get love with this layer. You cannot get any intimacy. You have to remove it. And then when you're not with that layer, it's scary. It can bring another kind of tension. And then you do it, you see you're safe, you see you even feel good and you feel connected and you feel a lot of pleasure. Yes, and then you feel, okay, it's a reassurance. It's better for me to live my life without this defense wall, to be more relaxed, more at ease, more joyful in the presence of another person. So to let go of all that tension.
Mhm.
Anything else you want to add?
I think that you cover, and for my side, it's something how to connect with a woman, with your partner, without this anxiety to perform. That many times it's create a lot of tension for not a good reason. This exercise and experience helps a lot to relax, for a man to relax, and suddenly you will perform better, but without the need to, oh, okay, now I need to do this. And I think, no, it's relax. And the nature will give you back relaxation, pleasure, and all the things that are wonderful in life. So, yes.
It
Nice.
reminds me of one more thing. Of course, there are many things, but one more thing also, how to be present. This is something that we emphasize a lot in this workshop. I mean, presence and awareness is number one in Tantra, right? Like you have to learn about it, but usually it's very challenging when you come and meet another person in an intimate situation because you are full of your own stories and backgrounds, expectations. So how to be really present, it's crucial, and how to trust. Yeah, of course, you can say, okay, I decide to trust. But many women, they don't trust the men because they have been, I don't want to say abused, sometimes used. They have abused themselves by going with someone they don't really want to go, and so on and so on. So how to come to a state where you really feel trusting. The men feel very empowered when the woman trusts him. Yes. And the woman feel very relaxed and can surrender when the man is present with her. So this aspect of presence and surrender and trust in a relaxed atmosphere is something that is, like, in a way, we say the backbone of this workshop, that all the exercises are fitting this.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Okay, good. So see you soon on the yoga mat. I'm always saying to my students.
Yeah.
It's almost a mantra. Good. Thank you, dear
Thank
ones.
you.
Thank you. Really.
Have a beautiful rest of the day.
Thank you.
Namaste.
You
Thank
too.
you.
See you soon.
See you.